Kenya telling you Karibu Kenya.
My experience with you was seeing you at the memorial, the Shujaz memorial, over the weekend. So how was that experience? But before you get to that, please introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and how long you've been in Kenya.
The music was too good. She even forgot to.
I forgot.
Yeah, my name is Jindi. I'm a Sudanese singer, songwriter, and record producer. And I'm based in Dubai and like Africa. So the last couple of months I've been working on my album. I just released my album. It's called Rain and Fire.
Woohoo.
And it was a 3-year kind of experimental project of me just experimenting like a new genre of music, which is called like Afro-Sudanese. It's like blending in Sudanese dialect or instrumentation with like Afrobeat and like the what's happening right now. And I think it's been one of the best kind of like accolades in my life, because from Lagos to South Africa to Nairobi to Cairo, Sudan, it's just like trying to bring like everything together.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, the song itself, the one we just played, was a beautiful song. It's so cool to actually see you speaking in Swahili or even attempting to speak Swahili. So I would love to know, with all these different blends of all these Africans and all these African languages in the album and in previous albums, which languages can you actually speak fluently other than Sudanese?
Chinese, Japanese,
Like African languages.
Afrikaans. I can speak Patois.
Mike.
It's like I can speak Igbo. No, I'm just playing.
I was
That was impressive.
I gotcha.
You did.
No, I speak Sudanese Arabic. It's our version of Arabic, and I speak English of some Swahili words, because I grew up with friends from East Africa as well, and English obviously. So.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's a
about it.
lot.
Is it true, Huko Soko?
Sikosogo, like I'm Sikosogo. I don't know about y'all, but I'm on the market.
Okay, nice to know.
Okay.
But we love how you're working hard to like bring everyone together through
Infusion.
your music. But how has that reception been given? You're coming from a very Arab demographic, and now you're trying to bring in Afrobeats to kind of spread your message when their music is their music. So how has that reception been, you coming in with this new sound? Have you been accused of trying to water down the culture to do your thing?
This is serious, guys.
Yeah.
Serious, man.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing because I feel like the way we were brought up as like the third culture kind of kids, I used to hate that term, but until I figured out like I'm a part of the crew where where you go anywhere and you consider it your home, or you don't feel like you're entitled to one place.
Yeah.
I think the beautiful thing is about having a lot of cultures around me. I think that had a direct influence, and whenever like I did that blend of like
Afro
Sudanese
and
and Africa, it was just beautiful, because the song I played Hassa translates to right now in Sudanese. It's in Sudanese accent. And I think when I did that kind of experimental project, I had people from Iraq telling me Hassa means something. I had people from India telling me like Hassa means something. And even in Swahili, I think you guys have word.
Hassa means like specifically.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
like
know that,
specific. Yeah.
Yeah, but in Sudan it means like right now. So I felt like the music doesn't know a demographic. It doesn't know. I mean, it can be like defining of a certain region, but I feel like when music cuts through, it cuts through like wherever you go.
Oh.
Whether you're North Pole or wherever you are.
The message stays the same.
Definitely.
I love that energy, because then it allows for you to do major group deals and major performances like the one you did with Davido recently in Dubai, and working with such big stars and people who are also carrying the same message forward, like infusing Africa. Let's bring peace to Africa. Let's expose Africa. So what was your experience working with and performing with Davido on that stage?
It was great. I mean, I think like this moment like fell into place somehow, and it was nice seeing him like after all these years and meeting him, and also kind of telling him more about my culture as well. I feel like Sudan is in Africa.
It is in Africa.
And we are Africans. We have different influences. But at the end of the day, I feel like we should kind of, like be, like feeling for each other, wherever we are, whether it's through music, through art, or any, like, any other thing that brings like kind of, people together.
And during the creation of the album, or just during your creative process, did you ever see Midnight Love becoming what it has become today?
Midnight Love was a single released, like, previously, and
Yeah.
I think the collaboration came about when I went to Harare, Zimbabwe, and shot a video there, and had like one of the, iconic MCs in Zimbabwe. He goes by the name of MC Smiley,
Yeah.
and that was just a, my first kind of video shoot, in Africa. It was Harare. So I love that place, honestly. I love Harare,
Yeah.
and the people of Harare are so nice. So big up Zimbabwe.
Did you see it becoming that big, or were you just saying, okay,
I'm just gonna
doing
put a
this
song
I'm
out?
putting
No, it was
out
just
there?
vibes. Like,
Yeah, it
we
was
went,
vibes.
like, let's go shoot.
Yeah.
Went to like a place, I think it's called the Stones. It's like kind of a miracle or something, like how the, like you see the Stones standing, and it was beautiful, like going to the neighborhoods and shooting and see how everything, came about. So definitely, I mean, crazy, like good times.
Awesome.
Now let's talk about the fact that you are not only a songwriter, you are also a singer, you are also a producer, you are a composer, you are a dancer. We've seen you doing the Dougie, and we love it. What is it about all that infusion, and how do you find balance? Because, like, as you said, he's a ball of energy. Even before we got on the show, he was
You guys know
Dougieing.
me up.
Yeah,
You know me,
he
like,
was
like the
dancing.
I
He
just
was
playing my
jamming.
director, role, basically.
So how do you find balance, or is it like what sparks that that very distinct? Like, now I am a performer. Do I perform? Now I am a writer. How do you balance that?
Mike.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I think, like, I balance it in a way where, like, I just don't put my head into, like, I have this, like, deadline, or because I feel like for me art is like kind of like my free space, to express how I feel, and I don't like to put pressure on so many things. So I kind of let things happen, like in God's timing. So I don't put too pressure on myself, like, yeah, I gotta do this and that and this and that. I feel like walking slowly but surely is definitely
Going
a
with the
great,
flow.
like, way of moving. Yeah.
Okay,
Love
tell
it.
us about the new album.
So Rain and Fire, basically.
Yeah.
So Rain and Fire is my first debut album. Like I said, 3 years of going to different countries in Africa. Like we recorded songs in South Africa, in Lagos, Nigeria, Kenya, Sudan, and 11 tracks. Starts with a song called Rain and Fire, featuring a Nigerian artist called Mighty Youth, and ends with One Love Sudan on a like a positive note. So go listen to the album, but it's out everywhere. It's fire.
It is. How have you loved Kenya so far? You've been
Amazing,
here for a
amazing.
month. Are you leaving? That's the question.
I don't know, with this weather you guys have. Hey.
It
Yo,
rained
yo,
hailstones.
You
Yeah, we
found a
stayed.
Kenyan
Amazing.
girl? That's the question.
He's
in this cold weather.
Siko Soko.
Huko soko ama huko soko?
Ayuko Soko. Umesema enough times, Huko Soko. And I think as Turi was just asking, how you finding the country with all the rain, all the protests? There's like a lot going on right
In our
now.
freedom fighting
In
era.
our freedom.
Yeah,
Yes.
amazing. I love what the youth are doing, and like obviously, I definitely support justice, and I also encourage the message of peace. So I wanna say that Sudan is also like going through a lot past year and a half, more than a year and a half, and I think like all we need is love. We need to be caring and looking after our neighbors. Like seeing what's happening around us, because I feel like we're connected no matter what.
True.
Whether geographically, culturally, and there's many other things that we can do to kind of put love out there.
Okay. Well, tell us where you can catch you on your socials, where people can listen to the album, like where can people find you?
So it's Jindi. Jindi is Jindi official everywhere.
Okay.
And the album is out on all platforms. Rain and Fire. Rain as in like it's the kingdom town.
Ah,
Like
rain.
the fire, the energy.
Any upcoming
Thank you, guys.
gigs you should
Appreciate
look forward to while you're still in Kenya?
I might be doing something this weekend. It's called the Niger Fest.
Oh, okay.
My people from
Nigeria.
Lagos, you know. And yeah, like I did a couple of shows like like the last 2 weekends. So amazing. I hope to see you guys
For sure.
wherever I go.
No, for sure. We'll check it out on your social media.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jindi. The fact that we have overrun the show just to have this ball of energy come and talk to you, please go and show him some love. Go stream his music, go follow him on socials. If you don't, we're gonna come get you.
We're gonna catch you.
Okay, we're gonna catch you. We're gonna see you inside. Anyway, my name is Turife.
My name is Kathomi.
And Jindi this.
Jindi.
Destiny, so now